Um, so let's get us started. Yeah. So this video is has to do with taking entry from 5 minute charts. The first thing I do, I close it. I close the zoom so you can see. I first of all draw my trend line, locate area of support and resistance. For here, for example, this all this zone here are support area. Right now, I'm drawing out the resistance area. So rather support area. So you can see all this area here are strong resistant area. This one here is a resistant support area, rather, yeah, resistant area. While this side there is a support area, so you can see um you can see yourself. That's all the spot here, spot here, spot here, spot here, spot here, spot here. Well, that's not what I'm really into. So let's just go back to the business. So what the first thing you do, you draw out your trend line from higher time frame to enable you locate um how to take your entry on small time frame. First of all, you locate where the trend is going, how the trend is moving. So I've been able to establish my support and resistance area. Now there's another resistance area I need to draw draw out here, this zone here. So you can see this zone now. So definitely, uh, the market, um, the market is coming to this zone here. Okay, let me draw out another support area. You must locate major support yourself. That the first thing that's the first thing you need to do. Draw out your trend line first. Get out those major area. Now, this one is just for the current. No, this one should come back here. This one is just for the current one. So don't forget, I keep saying that once you want to draw your trend line, always look at your left hand side. What on your left hand side will determine what is on your right hand side. Are you getting it? So if you are able to get what's on your left hand side, you know what's going on your right hand side. Now this market is pulling up right now, so the probability it will get to this spot here and decide to come down. Are you getting me? Come down here to test this area, this zone here. You can see test this zone here. So you can see test this zone here. Like, come down like this, test it, and decide to go up back and go back up to this place, this zone here. So you can see. So I'll be able to establish that on higher time frame. Okay, let me use this. Just a second. Let me just clear this one. Let me just so the first thing you do, like I keep saying, you draw out your trend line first to locate your support and resistance area. So once that is done, are you getting me? Once that is done, then you now move to next level. So you now move to next level. So you can see so you can see our now. Let's go to for our chart. I'm taking it from higher time frame because at time most of us we are not patient enough to pick out the major support and resistance on higher time frame to enable us to know what to do on smaller time frame. We just jump into smaller time frame and draw our trend line. At the end of the day, we find out that what's it called, our trend line is being hit, our stop line is being hit. Are you getting me? Or the markets are going against your direction. Now let's go to 4 hour chart. So you can see all the line I drew. So I'm using blue line and this yellow line for blue line and yellow line on daily and 4 hours. Now you can see now, see how I was able to locate my what's it called, support on 4 hour chart based on what I drew on higher time frame. You can see, so you can see it now. You can see that after breaking this side, it retested it. You can see, you can see. So let's just back test it. So you can see the spots. You can see the spots. So you can see it. So this is the spot. You can okay, hold on a second. So this is the spot. So you can see this spot right here. What's up? So you can see this spot right here now. So you can see this spot right here now. Look at this spot here. Look at this spot here, right here. Look at this spot right now. You can see, based on what we draw, you can see the resistance around here too. You can see, based on the way I draw my trend line. So you can see, came down, break it, retest it. So this, you must know how to draw the trend line on higher time frame. So you can see that my trend line was perfect. It was cool. You can see what when I was talking about the test of a thing. You can see like what happened right here now. See, he break it after breaking it on forward, after breaking the trend line, he retested it, then decided to move up. So after that retest, you apply place your stop loss somewhere here. Once you move up, then you put your stop loss, then you place your TP somewhere here above this former resistance here. You place your TP somewhere here. So you can see the price went up and hit it. Okay, I'm just trying to like show you what to do first. The first thing to do is to draw a trend line from higher time frame. So let's go back. So I've drawn my trend line from higher time frame from 4 hour. Don't forget, I draw the trend line from daily charts down to what's we call 4 hour chart. Now I'm in 4 hour chart right now. So let me draw the trend line from 4 hour charts. The one for 4 hour chart. So what I will do, I will change this blue color. Let me change this blue color to another color so that we won't mistake it for something else. So I'll say okay, let me change it to okay, okay, let me change it to red, the trend line to red. Are you getting it? So we know that the red, anything we see from any red line is from 4 hours, while the blue one is from what's it called? Daily chart. Now this red line is from 4 hours. Now see, now you can see what I'm drawing. Yeah, this is it. Yes, so I'm spotting now the support area and resistance area. That price probably might decided to pull back once the price gets to that area, because based on the current price that is coming, which is this current price that is coming right now, this current price that is coming. I get to my point. I know there is resistance here. It may decide to pull back for me, but if it didn't pull back, it will get to this side here, to this zone here. Are you getting me? So that's why I'm trying to draw out the resistance and support area so that we can know what to do. Okay, like this. Let me just draw out the trend line again, and I'm looking for a major resistance and support. Okay, I've seen one already. Let me draw it out. Now see another one here. This is on 4 hour chart now. Don't forget. Let me change this one to red so that you understand that the red thread line is meant for what's it called, 4 hour charts, while the blue line is meant for what's it called, daily charts. Now, so you can see now the way I'm trying to spot out the support and resistance area first before I make my decision. Right now, because the market is buying, so there's probability the market may pull back from here. So there's every chance that the market might decide to pull back from here. Let me show you. From here, from this spot here, may decide to pull back like this. Are you getting it? May decide to pull back because here there's a resistance here already waiting for us. That's why I take out the trend line. You can see, waiting for us. So now, okay, now I've take out my trend line on 4 hour chart because you might not be able to see what was it called, the blue line again. So now this is the red. You can see this is the red. So you can see now, you can see where the price is going to. This is where the price coming towards this side here. You can see because there's a support here already, resistance here already. You can see that's where it's coming to. Or it may try to pull back from here because of this spot here, because of this reason. Either of these two come back and touch this here, then start going up again. So now I've been able to establish the trend line. So now because I'm trying to like take an entry for 5 minutes. Now this what was it called? This is a trend line. Sorry, and the market is buy market already. Uh, now I've been able to spot out area of resistance and support, like this one for example. So you can see here is area of support, resistance already that the market is coming to. While this one is from higher time frame from daily charts. I guess this one from daily charts. Where this trend line here, what was it called? Is from 4 hour charts. Don't forget the blue line is from daily charts. Now let me go down to 1 hour now. Now you can see on 1 hour now, on 1 hour now, clearly showing clearly that we can't even see any trend line apart from the red trend line, apart from this red trend line. Yeah, okay. On 1 hour now, you can see now, you can see the spots. So let me just, you can see the spots again. It appears, you can see again. So let me now draw the trend line on 1 hour because we are trying to take an entry for 5 minute charts because you will understand those zones very well. Now this is another spot on 1 hour. I'll stop for 1 hour. You can see the spots. Why this place here? But the moment price got to this place, it pulled back up to a resistance area. You can see this resistance area here. They decided to come back and retest the major parts again. You can see after retesting, it broke it, then he retested it, then start selling. You can see. So this side now you are seeing is a major resistance. So that's why I'm taking my drawing my trend line from that spot. So you can see now. I'm going to take my so now that I'll see, and the market is close. It's already at the what's it called? Very close to the resistance area, which is this venue here. Are you getting it? That this a second. This venue here. I need to put this one like this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This venue here. So you can see now. So you might enter inside this box, enter this inside this box, inside this box, enter inside this box and decide to pull back or break it, retest it, and come up here. Because I know definitely it's still coming down to, it's still coming up to this major place. Now let's now let's go to 5 minute chart. Now I'll be able to, okay, now let me now draw my trend line on 1 minute chart. I'm sorry, on 1 hour chart. Now let me bring it out a little bit. I'm able to establish something here now. This red that you are seeing, this red trend line, don't forget, is from a 4 hour chart. Now let me draw 1 hour trend line out here. You can see you must understand how to draw the trend line. This will enable you to trade that 5 minute chart we are going right now. So we can take an entry from there. You can see I'm able to spot out the support and resistance area, the major zone. You can see the moment price got to this side, the moment price um got got to this side, you can see it pulled back. It went back again to retest that zone again. Yeah, you can see it pulled back again, came back again to retest. After retest, it broke it out. You can see after breaking it, thinking that after breaking it, it went up a little bit, but came back and retest. Assuming it broke it and come down like this, probably we can make a decision that either is coming down here, but it did not. It did not. After the breakout, when the price breakout, you can see it came back to retest it. After retesting it, you can see it retested that zone, this zone here. You can see after retesting it, then the price moves up, break here. Here was it broke here. So it's telling you that this market is a buy market. That is a strong buy market. Just because I didn't trade it, it's a buy market. Are you getting it? So now we've been able to draw the trend line from what's it called? higher time frame. This from 1 hour, this 1 hour chart. What I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to take an entry from 5 minute charts, because now the market, the market is buying already, so I can't enter from 1 hour chart again. If I'm holding, so you can see now, I can't enter for 1 hour chart again. So what I would do right now, I will need to go to what's it called, 5 minute chart right now. Are you getting me? Before I move to 5 minute charts, let me visit 30 minutes charts, so you can see what's happening on 30 minute chart. The same spot, you can see, to show you that our trend line what is balanced. Now now this 30 minutes chart, are you getting me? This where I use my other strategy, which is EMA. The blue one you are seeing, this moving average, that blue is EMA 21, while the red is EMA 50. Now, this is how I use my EMA as my own strategy to take an entry. Assuming I did not follow, what was it called? Assuming I refuse to use this, I did not take my entry direct from here, and I want to wait for a confirmation. The moment this candle closes above my EMA 50 or EMA 21, then the second candle will come up. I'll take my entry from here. I'll take my entry from here straight. Then I will place my stop loss below the moving average. So assuming I did not take my entry from here, once I take my entry from here, I place my stop loss below the trend line. Are you getting me? Now, how for me to know? Okay, on this, okay, let me just show you something on this. How to take an entry, um, using just ordinary trend line, which is price action. From here, for example, what I do, if I don't want to use my moving average, this is what I do. I take the line, I cross it like this. I get it. Once I cross it like this, you can see it's touching those pin bar. You can see it's touching those pin bar, because at time, most time, for the fact that the price is here, does not give you guarantee that it might continue to buy. Are you getting my point? So the reason why I place that, I draw this trend line there, is to give me an entry. So the moment this bullish candle, this bullish candle, uh I'm coming. Okay, the moment this bullish candle, uh the moment this bullish candle decided to close above what's it called, this trend line here, this one close, then I wait for this one, another one to come. Once this one, are you getting my point? um this one close above this thing, is a confirmation. And the other bridge candle decide to close again, the second one close, I'll take my entry from this starting chart, and I'll put my support here under the moving, under the trend line. Then I'll put my entries, and I'll take my entry straight. Then I'll now place my stop loss below this resistance area, because here is a resistance already. So I'll put my TP below the resistance area, because the price might not really get there before start pulling back again. Are you getting me? Now, what I did now, if you go to 5 minute chart, now you will see what I did. It will not give you an entry on 5 minute charts. So you can see what I did now. You can see the entry on 5 minute chart. You can see now. You can see after the moment it broke this trend line, it's an indication for me to what was it called? For me to buy. Are you getting my point? It's an indication for me to buy. Now, two things. If you miss this kind of chances at times, and you want to use my other strategy, which I use my moving average, you wait. You rather wait for the candle on 5 minute chart to close above above EMA 21 and 50. Once the candle closes above it, then you take your entry. Are you getting me? On 5 minute charts. Or in case if you miss the entry, you wait again, you wait for the candle to come back and retest EMA 21 or EMA 50. Then once you retested this and it pull back up a little bit like this, you take your entry. Hey, Then you take your entry. Are you getting me? You take your second entry. If you miss this first entry here, maybe after the trend line, you miss your entry on the, what's it called, on this trend line here. You miss your entry there. The second entry will be here when once the candle close above EMA 50 and 21. And once you miss it, you wait on 5 minute chart for a retest, for the candle to come back and retest EMA 50, EMA 21 and 50. You might not, at times it might not retest this EMA 50. You can just EMA 21. Once you know that the major trend is buy, as we know that is buy. Once you retest it, once it pulls back up, you take your entry. You just take your entry. Then you place your stop loss. Then you place your stop loss. You place your stop loss here. Then you take your entry. Then you calculate it, because here's a resistance. You know that this capping now. Now you allow it. Once it goes above, you can now place your TP somewhere here. Are you getting me? So once you hit your TP, you can see now it retested it again. Like I said, you can see the retest now. You can see it retested it now after I even break it. So remember that once it retested it, or it broke the moving average, always wait. This, but this 5 minutes entry. How to use 5 minutes to take your entry with the moving average. Always wait for the count to close above the EMA 21 and 50 before you take another entry. Are you getting me? You can see now. Before you take another entry. Are you getting me? And if you don't want to use that, you can use your trend line. Look for area of what's it called, high low. Look at it. For example, you do a trend line like this now, because this one have this one have established this one has established, what's it called, the trend line for you. Are you getting my point? Now you take your trend line like this. Now remember, for the because you've drawn your trend line, so the probability that uh the market is coming down to this place to touch this trend line again, because the major trend is sell. Remember that this trend line that is here is a major trend line. That is, what's it called, on 1 hour charts. Once this trend line here, this one is broken, just wait. Either it bounce up back. I get my point. Once it bounce up back, you can take your entry. But once it going down, don't wait until it come down to this major trend. That's why I said you have to draw your trend line from higher time frame. I get me. You have to draw your trend line from a higher time frame, so that it will enable you to spot out the resistance and support area in case if you are trading on 5 minute charts. So on 5 minute chart, in case if your first trend line is broken, like this one now, for example, like this one now, if this one is broken, you know that okay, this one is the major one that is here. That okay, definitely you rather wait to come down to this place. So if you couldn't break this one and it move back up, you can buy. And if you are buying using that 5 minute chart, if you are buying, place your TP below this trend line up here. Place your TP below it here and your stop loss here. Because one, it may get to this place and pull back and start going down, or it gets up and pull back. So in case if you miss this chance here, you miss here and you miss here, you wait for it to come to close above my moving average 50 and 21. Then you take your entry. That's all for now. In case of any question, just let me know. I'll tell you what to do.